Hello everyone, my name is Ramadhoine Ali Study from Comoros University. I'm a doctor and I'm currently completing my PhD. Today, I will be taking to you about the project I have been working on together with other scientists from various organizations. Mesophotic coral ecosystems are found between 40 and 200 depth. These reefs provide many important benefits to both human and various other species. Even though these ecosystems are valuable, they are poorly understood and poorly documented. There have only been 136 global biodiversity studies on this system, with only 4 in the Indian Ocean. We cannot protect this ecosystem without knowing much about them. The objectives of this study were to improve biodiversity knowledge of deep marine ecosystems in Comoros, to build civil society capacity on marine science knowledge, and to contribute to conservation action for threatened biodiversity. One of the most important aspects of this project was community engagement. Marine knowledge was shared with the general public, school, children, fishers, and many others. Learning resources were provided and teachers were trained on how to use them. The study was designed to investigate biodiversity patterns across 3 islands and to assess the value of the Moeli Marine Park. Data was collected in a research vessel in 2018 using a remotely operated vehicle ROV. This was the first visual deep reef survey done in the Comoros Union. The result showed insignificant difference in overall biodiversity between depth zones. The upper Mesophotic and lower Mesophotic were different. The difference was due to more algae in the upper zone and greater abundance of sponges on the lower zone. Many different types of sponges were found. This is why I have chosen to focus my work on sponges. Each individual sponge was counted to determine abundance data. A virtual quadra was used to determine percentage cover, and a morphotype catalog was used to identify sponges consistently. Sponge could not be identified to species level, so we used morphotype instead. The marine protected area impaired contained the greatest variety of sponges, while Grand Comore had the greatest abundance of sponges. The most common sponges found were small white sponge and orange encrusting. The largest sponges were found in Grand Comoros. A total of 77 types of sponges were found in Comoros. 6 of these were unique to Anjou, 2 in Grand Comore, and 8 unique sponges in Moheli. 58 species had well-identified percentage cover across all islands. These graphics also showed that Moheli had the highest number of species. According to the results, Moheli has a higher morphotype cover. The large species were found in Grand Comoros. Moheli had the highest morphotype richness and the most abundant morphotype was the orange and crystalline. This project has provided a lot of information on the richness of marine biodiversity even throughout most morphotype could not be identified to species level. Further biological and genetical studies will help identify the endemic species of the Comoros Union. Plastic pollution was observed on the deep reefs. The most pollution was found on Grand Comore, which has the highest number of people. Destructive fishing practices were seen, which will cause a decrease in fish production. Comoros has a high biodiversity of species in both the shallow and the deeper reefs. This biodiversity is important for the blue economy plan, sporting fisheries, and increasing tourism. The Moheli Marine Park can increase biodiversity, but there is little management, so we have not seen a big effect. Communities can do more to achieve ocean protection throughout education. Thank you for listening to my presentation.